In this tutorial, I'm going to be going through the three states of matter using a very, very good non-fictional book that I read to my class. At any point in time, if you'd like to stop the video, the tutorial, to read a little bit for yourself, please feel free to. The first thing I'd like to draw your attention to is that the states of matter, remember matter is anything that has mass or weight and takes up space. And it can exist in three states: solid, a liquid, and a gas. They are everything from water would be a liquid to vapor would be a gas, and ice would be a solid. In fact, the ice cube is a perfect example of how a solid can turn from a solid to a liquid to a gas with the addition of heat. Matter can change states because of a temperature change. Again, think about that ice cube. You add heat to it, it turns into a liquid, and then adding more heat will eventually turn it into vapor. Now, the solid state, allow me to show you a very good picture of their molecules. Solids, some things to take notes on. They do not have a high amount of energy because they're all compacted together. You'll notice that the structure of their molecules makes them tight, makes them hard. The molecule bonds hold them tightly together, as you can see. A couple of analogies would be people seated in a movie theater, a carton of eggs. Notice how close and compact they are. Therefore, they'd have a low energy, a low speed. Squeezed together, which give them their shape, which give them their hardness. For instance, if I showed you a nickel, now this is a plastic nickel, but it gets its hardness because if we zoomed in on the nickel, this is what we would see. So if we zoom in on the nickel, this is what the molecules look like. They're tightly compact together. Liquids have a little bit more room to move, and the thing you'll notice about a liquid is that you pour it from one container to the other. Liquid doesn't have a definite shape. It changes shape based on the cup or the shape that you pour it in. For instance, first thing you'll notice is that the molecules have a little bit more room to move. It still has a volume, okay, but it changes shape. Allow me to show you a really good picture here of liquid. Notice, wherever you pour it, it takes the shape of the container. Takes the shape of the container. That is very important to memorize. So if we were to zoom in on some water, this is what the molecules would look like. They are compacted together, but notice the difference between solid and a liquid. There's a little bit more room to move. So if this was an ice cube, this would be liquid water. Notice the difference here. So solid has a definite shape and a definite volume. Liquids have a definite volume, but no definite shape. And the reason is because it takes the shape of its container. Gases are a little different. So, an ice cube, water, we add heat, and now take a look at the gas. Okay? Notice the little shadows behind it. That just means that they're moving very, very quickly. The particles fly away from each other. Notice, no definite shape, no definite volume. A high energy, a high speed. So to sum up, matter can be classified into three different states: the solid, the liquid, and the gas.